cold on the right, in the middle, and then the drain comes right out of here, and then here's your test cap. Just doing a little cleanup. Got an inspection today. It's actually the customer's inspection crew, people from their organization coming out to inspect this tiny house. They'll be looking at framing, they'll be looking at the plumbing, the electric. So I want to get the job nice and cleaned up. Also got to install this laundry box, hopefully before they get here. So if you've never done a laundry box before, that should be interesting. You should learn a few things there. Yeah, there's just fine-tuning stuff today. So hopefully the inspection goes well. So I am a huge fan of laying out all the kitchen cabinets on the rough framed floor or subfloor of the job. It helps with all the layout, with the outlets, lights, everything. There's a couple of different things I like to do when it comes to laying out both the can light above the kitchen sink, especially when it's in a peninsula like this, and also the pendant lights. Pendant lights are a little tricky, so I'm going to use a laser to do those sorts of things. So I got this can right here. On the blueprint, it says that the can needs to be centered to the sink. So the way that I like to do that is with a laser level. So I'll take my standard laser level like this. What I want to do is I'm going to line it up on this corner right here. And then I'm going to line it up on the corner on the other side. So I'm going to kick that over just a little bit so that that's lined up like that. And then that line is on a diagonal this way. So when I look in the ceiling, I see the diagonal up there. What I will then do is I will trace that diagonal in the general vicinity. So like right here, I'm going to just draw a line. And then I'm going to flip to the other two corners. This way, I know that right there is the same as on the floor. So the inspection went good this morning. You know, I always admire when those guys come out because they're so thorough. They bring out all these big levels and stuff like that, and it always makes me so nervous. You know, when they're checking all the walls for squareness and stuff like that. I mean, there are things, those are things that I already do. You know, I've shown it in other videos on how I straight edge the walls and check for squareness and all that fancy jazz. But, you know, it's still nerve-wracking when somebody else comes out and, you know, checks all your work. And I can say that things went well. Things went pretty well this morning. I got a couple of things to fine-tune, but nothing major. So today, wrapping it up, gotta get this box in the wall. So this is a washing machine outlet box. I like this brand for a couple of different reasons, but the biggest reason I like this particular brand is you set your valves up. So you got hot on the left, cold on the right, in the middle, and then the drain comes right out of here, and then here's your test cap for your drain. And that's how it can work one way. Or if you need to have the drain out the other side, that's where this is so nice. These come out, and then you got your drain pipe coming out this side. First thing I like to do is I'll take all the crap out of here, and then kind of position my box. You take these side brackets right here, they snap in, and that's going to hold us the correct distance away from the wall. I decided we're gonna put this thing at 36. Don't leave your keys in your pocket. Anyway, we're gonna put this thing at 36 inches high to the bottom. Usually throw one up like that. This is a laundry closet. It's a little tight space for a tutorial, if you will. But I think it's still good. It's gonna be a fantastic video. You're gonna learn so much right now. All right, so we got our box level. We got a couple of roofing nails in there just in case we need to pop that sucker off. And now we're gonna go ahead with some dry fitting. And the first thing I wanna do is I gotta set up my T in my wall. So for those of you who don't know what a P-trap is, let's go through what a P-trap is. We got a P-trap right here, okay? We got a piece of pipe coming out the top. Now, the idea is that water sits inside this part right here. Hello, nice smiley face. Anyway, so water is always gonna sit inside here. And what that's gonna provide is sewer gases from the sewer can't get through the water and then get up into your drain or your sink, or in our case, our laundry. So one thing you absolutely need, this section right here needs to be much lower than your laundry box. And I like to get it as low as possible. I'm gonna set this into here like that. So now we got this kind of problem. So now we need to make sure that this can get in the wall. So what I'm checking for is I'm checking to see how square and level the pipes are. This way, you don't have to mess around with all of trying to twist all this stuff around. As long as this pipe and this pipe are straight, everything else will iron itself out. Okay, so I went ahead and I shortened this up, and you can see now sits nice inside the wall. The reason I put this little kick in here and I didn't just run it straight is I need a place where the water lines that come out of here, the hot and the cold, they're gonna come down the wall right here, they're gonna pass by here, and then they're gonna penetrate right through the floor. Out of here is gonna be our pop vent, which is gonna end up a little bit above here. Gets what's like a Studer vent, it's called. See, tiny houses, working in tight spaces over here. Anyway, so we've got our drain pipe that comes out of here. Now, this is actually our water line. So if you've paid attention in other videos, this is the essentially where it would come out of the wall for like a sink. And so I like this because we have our P-trap way below our water line. So this way, if the washing and dryer goes like haywire or starts pumping out water way too fast, the odds of it sudding all the way up and out of here, because the unit's here. So our water line is way past 6 inches here. So this is a good spot. And then we've got our vent that goes up through there, and our vent that's gonna go through the floor. Now it's gonna go through here, and then when the house connects, there's our water lines. You see them coming out of the side right there? That's where our water lines are going, and our drain, which connects to the rest of the house. Look, I know today was kind of all over the place. We had our inspection. Inspection went well. They combed everything with a fine-tooth comb. Tomorrow, got more fix-ups to do, and some low voltage. What else I got? There's just so much to do. Tomorrow, it's going to be an action-packed day. Hopefully you enjoyed today. See you tomorrow.